What's up, guys? nethervvoid here with more War Thunder for you. Playing the Germans today, mainly the BF-109 F-4s. Somebody said, when I said in the last video, man, the German planes really feel kind of crappy. They don't feel like they're hitting as hard. One guy said, well, you know, check to see if you're using that special ammo, and I definitely am. I'm using stealth ammo. And another guy said, well, if you, even with the new extra 20 mil guns, I was like, what are you talking about? Because I didn't know that they added 2 extra 20 mil guns, so I had to check it out. I was curious, and it's cool that it actually has, there's an unlock in the last of the 3rd tier to put on an extra couple of 20 mil guns. So this is the video I'm going to show you what happens when you do that. You guys probably already know about it, whoever has BF-109s, but this is pretty amazing. I did want to show you the changes here in my ability once I got those 2 extra 20s. So Captain Airfield, one thing I did notice, I was asking about this because you can see right there I only got 1,000 XP, 1,000 credits approximately, and that's because there was 2 of us on the airstrip, at least 2 of us, when the cap went off. So I think it splits it between whoever's on the strip when the cap goes off. It's better than nothing though, but it's sometimes harder to get a full cap now. But hey, I'd rather get that than nothing. So I'm glad they did that. So you can see we're kicking butt right now, and because nobody has capped Airstrip A, I don't know what they're thinking. Kind of wish I was on that team in a sense, just because I could have got the full cap. Nobody's capping A. Still nobody's capped it. So you can kind of see the 20 mil gun sticking out a little bit on the wings. There you can kind of see them again. But the main thing to know about these, if you didn't already know, is again, anytime you have guns on your wings, you need to have your wings parallel with the enemy's wings. That's where you're going to get most of your, that's where you're going to get the majority of your damage. So Typhoon straying a little bit far from the pack here. I don't like to dive right into furballs, so I'm kind of looking for good targets. 39N could be a good target. He's kind of surrounded by quite a few people. But yeah, that looks like a good target. Let's get this guy. Nice hits on him. Didn't destroy him. If I would have been able to shoot a little bit earlier, I would have been able to hit his cockpit there. So I'm trying to fly up on him, and no dice. Now we're in a furball, so I'm not exactly sure who to shoot at. I'm going to stay with the original guy here. Boom! Rips his wing off with the 20 mil guns. Nice. So, and I'm not even damaged. That's cool. I thought I was a little damaged there. So, extra 20 mils, obviously working. Now, one of the things I also like about these extra 20 mil guns is the 37 mils on those 39s are awesome. They pack a huge punch and everything, but you have to hit the guy with them, right? And one of the powerful things behind lower caliber, you know, machine guns and everything, like this stuff you find on a lot of British planes, is that there's so much lead flying out. You will hit them with at least some of it. It's better than not hitting him at all. 37 mil, it's all or nothing, so it's a huge gamble. With the extra 20 mils on here, it's 3 sets of 20 mil shells going out. So I know I'm almost positive they'd reduce the damage on the 20 mil shell, but at the same time, that's fine because I have more of a chance to hit the guy. So it's just a lot better of a system. So coming down on this guy, no dice. Oh, almost at the ground. I really want this guy bad, though. There was like a special on Spitfires. I saw a lot of Spitfires flying out. And some other stuff, too. So I'm going to come in and try to do that again. And I think I hit an ally. Oh, man. I get rammed by the cheese. Hold on a second. I think I cut the video. So I cut the video right there because I was really just so upset with crashing like that. But I thought, you know what? Let's just keep going. I do have another F-4, I don't know, because what happens sometimes is I'll cut a video, like I crash, really, the first, like I might go crash during the land, you know, I'm trying to cap or something at the beginning of the game, and then I'll go on to have like a 2-death, 12-kill game or something. I'm like, damn, I didn't record that one. So I'm trying to not hit that stop recording when I do stuff like that, just to see what happens. So here's the second F-4. This is actually one where I only have up to the extra 20 mil guns unlocked, and I don't have any of the rank 4 stuff, or level 4, whatever they call it. Tier 4, I don't know what they call it. The stuff at the bottom, like what do they call it? Throttle and stuff like that. That gives your engine a little more juice, things like that. So those are some really good upgrades, though, but they take a lot longer to get. But I don't have any of that stuff. I already have that stuff on the trope. I need to do like 2 more things. So there it is, aircraft destroyed on that A-20. That is so amazing. A lot of times it's hard to kill those guys, so I was really glad I got that kill, and that just shows you the power of the triple 20 mils now on these BF-109s. So here's another nice hit on the aircraft. Oh, lines up perfectly for me. Another few hits right there on the fuselage. The guy's got to be pretty jacked up. Scissoring him, no dice. Just not all that maneuverable in this plane. I'm gonna get out of there because I didn't want to fly into a furball, and that is a furball. If you don't know what one is, that is not my style, especially in a more boom zoom type planes like this is. So he's gonna line up for me. Let's do this. Boom! Get out of here, man. You just got hosed. That just happened. So you can see. Now, if I would have flew straight at him for a long period of time, I probably would have lost, because that 37 mil shell is going to rip my plane in half. But all this lead flying at him, just a short few bursts and pop, just get out of there. Sometimes I'll do that and I won't kill him, I've noticed in this plane, and I'm fine with that. I don't die, that's the whole point. But a lot of times I'm getting the kill. So I'm just loving these extra 20 mil guns. I wish all of the BF-109s had these. Another thing I noticed, okay, so here's this Kitty Hawk's on me. It's not a turn fighter per se, but it's better than this plane as far as turn fighting. The 109s just don't turn at all, really. So he's on me, Now I'm thinking, okay, watch this. Let's just dive to the deck and get some speed, because I don't think he can keep up with me in speed. So I'm just going to level it out. Now I'm going 500. Maybe I'll shoot at this guy a little bit. 500. I don't think he can keep up with me. Now this is arcade, obviously. So he kind of can. It looks like he's still keeping up. But now I'm flying toward allies here. Probably won't make it in time, but we'll see. I think I'm separating from him a little bit. Got guys trying to shoot me. I'm not sure exactly how far. I'm probably 0.7 away. Yeah, about 0.7 or maybe 1 kilometer there. But, okay, so I'm firmly, yeah. Okay, so allies engaged. I can pull out now. Let's do a roll here, Embleman. So you can see I'm pretty messed up, but that's okay, I got away, right? So that's a decent way to get away in the BF-109. Even in arcade, it can sometimes work. Usually you're going to get killed before you can get away with that kind of maneuver, but it worked with these guys. So here's the Yak 7. Let's get rid of that guy. Boom. Love these 20 mils. They don't have a lot of shells in them, it seems like, but they seem to last a long time. I generally only have to reload like every 2 planes I kill. So decent game there. Not a great game, but it shows you a little bit of the power of those new extra 20 mils on there. 1 death, 4 kills, and that was really just, again, because I crashed in the ground. It seems like my new favorite thing to do. I'm trying to chop trees down, but it's not working because I don't have a yak. Also, now I've unlocked the final pieces of the trope here, which is pretty awesome. The new 20 mil cannons, which basically reduces the chance to jam by 20% about, and tightens up my firing cone of my arc there. It's kind of costly, 10,000 for that, and 9,600 for the pylons, but it's worth it. It's fully unlocked down this, so that's pretty sweet. Again, let's get that next game. So here's the second game here. It's like Port. Again, I love this map. I don't only record when I get this map. I just need to get it a lot, but I like it, so it's fine. This time I'm flying out in just the F-4, not the, it's Trop actually for tropical. I think somebody corrected me on that before. But that thing's fully unlocked now, so I'll probably start flying out with this plane as much as possible. I was thinking about doing plane guides. I've always thought about doing plane guides like I do for my tank guides in World of Tanks. The problem with these is 2 things. The planes don't seem to change all that much, so doing a special guide like on this plane and then doing another one on the Trop just seems like kind of pointless because they have very similar stats and stuff. And then secondly, people are like, don't do guides on the arcade because every plane's the same. So I don't believe that. A lot of planes have different flight models, even in arcade and everything. But I don't know. I just don't think we're gonna get that much use out of it because people are gonna be like, oh, this is arcade, forget it. What's the point of watching this? So I don't really play historical. I don't like historical. It's too slow for me. I like World War II stuff, I like World War II planes and everything, but I'm not into the super realistic stuff. It's just, I'm not into flight sims. So if you're not in flight sims, well, that's why people play arcade, because they're not in flight sims. So hitting this Wellington really good. I think he's losing some control surfaces here. He's trying to line up a shot. Now you can see me just about to jam right there. I think it jammed a little bit. Yeah, it's a gun jam. That's going to reduce my overall load, rounds until I need to reload. So just jacking him up pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't get ripped apart already. So yeah, there my cannons are just about out because I had that gun jam. You can see they're out now. 27-second reload. Probably need to increase my reload. Now if that didn't happen, I probably could have killed him right there, because I would have had my cannons available. But the special switched out new 20 mil cannon thing should help me a lot. Kill assist, could have made that a kill if I'd have just not overdone it there. But yeah, those new 20 mils are going to help a lot, because then I won't have so much issue with gun jamming. So I got my cannons back for this V25, another beast of a structure that you have to just work your way through. Oh, almost did a gun jam. See when it blinks? Just chill out, man. So lots of people are hitting him right now. That's AA mainly and myself. This is probably guaranteed a kill, but I'm going to keep shooting at him just to make sure I'm the last guy that hits him. So you can see there, aircraft destroyed. In these kind of games where it's not about capturing airfields, I almost always go after the bombers if I can, because that's how you win the game, and winning the game gets you a big bonus. So plus it's still killing planes either way you look at it. The one thing I don't really like to do much is kind of chase planes way out in the back part of the map, or go up 10 kilometers to catch a plane. Again, in historical, it makes a lot of sense. You're playing it for historical reasons. It's a slow type of a game and you're fine with that. So, but in arcade, I just don't. It's not that I don't have the patience, I just want to me, it's not fun chasing a guy for 5 minutes of the match. Also, you get more out of staying close to the action and keep trying to get kills. So you're going to get more credits and XP for that. While you're chasing a guy, you're getting no XP. So it's also one of the defensive things for bombers to do, is just keep flying straight and hopefully he gets bored. You know, if he can't shoot you because he's a kilometer out or something, then you're just going to get bored and whatever. So I'm going to come in here. I think I can help these guys out, even though it's slightly a furball, like kind of a mini furball here. Yak 9, always a good plane to take out. Okay, I'm on his backside now. Just need to catch up with him a little bit. Nice hits on him. Let's try to get some more. And with all that anti-aircraft from our own anti-aircraft guns, freaking thing's shaking all over. So he's dead. I always feel good when I kill a Yak 9. Mainly because it's such a hated plane. I don't like him, but I haven't been killed that many times by him to seriously hate him that bad. I get killed more by air cobras. So I don't know. That guy's spinning way out of control. Really what I was doing here is just flying out from the furball. Wanted to make sure I didn't get dropped on. Plane's taking a couple of hits here. Not as responsive as I'd like it to be. But whatever. So you can see, dude, these triple 20 mils are tearing people apart. Even on the backside of bombers, it's not a big deal. I think it's better than it was when you only had the nose gun. Even though the bullets were a lot stronger, I feel like I'm killing people faster because I'm tearing apart all the parts of their plane and ripping off wings and stuff. So I'm really happy with this upgrade. The thing is, though, this changes the 20 mil. I wonder if this... Well, I don't know. Does this change the other BF-109s a lot? I don't think it does. I think this is, these two were the only ones with the 20 mil with the... I can't even... Don't even try to get me to say that type of ammo. Messerschmitt or whatever it is. I don't speak German, so I wish I did, but I don't. So, and every time I try, it's like I butcher it. So, again, that guy's 2 kilometers up. It's going to take me 9 years to climb. Because not only does he have the same speed as I do, now I have to turn. I'm going to bleed speed. And at least I can keep up some speed when I hit the extra throttle there, the weapons throttle or whatever, wartime throttle. That is a furball, guys. That's a massive furball. So you can see the paint I've got here is something kind of new. I put in that wolf on everything I fly. One of the changes they made to the economy was now all these most of the pinups cost real money, which I don't like that, but you know, whatever, they got to make money, I guess. Luckily, I already had them on a lot of planes. They didn't charge me for them or take them off. That was kind of neat. There are still a couple of pinups you can get that don't cost any money. It's kind of nice. That is too many enemies. Although now I'm probably in range for a couple of them. No, I'm good. Just judging by the minimap here. Let's implement and try that run again, because those guys were too packed in tight. Here we go. LA-5 looking like. It's one of the new Russian planes. It's a pretty good plane, actually. I like it a lot. The cannons are real close together on the nose. They make it really easy to take people out. Let's switch to this Thunderbolt. And somehow I'm shooting behind him. There we go. Rip his plane apart. Dude, I'm telling you, these triple 20 mils are insane. Insanity right here. So the LA-5, he's in deep trouble. Not going to get out of this, man. Yeah, there he goes. He's down. Again, I like to stay on the fringe. That's my style. I know Krebs, his style is fly right in the furball and try to kill people on the way through. He loses a lot more planes that way, but he gets some pretty nice skill-death ratio, so that's just his style. It's just a different style. I think his best... the way he does that, I think, is he has a real knack for getting away. Like, he can fly through and, like, boom and zoom a guy, and he has real good targeting skills. So he'll take the guy out on the first run, and then he'll zoom away and generally get away, even though he flew straight through the furball like that. But he does die a lot, and it's hard to play with him because you have to end up flying through that furball, too. That would have been a great run on that guy. No dice. He is going to bomb our base. That's what he's going to do. Base is pretty damaged. And it just repaired. I don't know how it did that. How did that happen? Nobody knows. Probably hacks. So we're losing pretty bad at this point. Oh, here's another Air Cobra. And you're dead and ripped his wing off. It only takes a few short bursts with this plane. If you're an Air Cobra, you don't want to be parallel winged with a BF-109 going head to head. It's not going to work. They're going to rip your wing right off, as you just saw right there. That air burst is going to get in that wing and explode the crap out of it. You just want to get your nose on the guy, right? Because that 37 mil is coming out of your nose. Turn sideways, just bank. You know, just turn your wings sideways so you can't rip your wings off. So I'm moving a little bit. Enemy is not pushing us so deep into our territory anymore. I don't know if it's because the targets have moved or it's because we've just pushed them back by destroying their planes. 2 Spitfires going head to head. Nobody killed each other. I like doing this kind of stuff. This is how I get most of my kills. Just dropping right in on a guy like this. There we go. A little bit wobbly there on my approach. And kill assist. That's okay, he's dead. That's all that matters. I got a little bit of XP and credits. It's basically worth, looks like 2 hits is a kill assist. That's not very good. They'll never change that, though. They've had lots of time to change that. It's never going to change. But such is life. Now, my plane's pretty jacked up at this point. There's a huge hole in that wing. Technically, I should go back and repair. But this is my first plane. I'm cowboying it up, right? So now we've got... Looks like they're just crashing into this battleship. Oh, no, no, they aren't. Did he have bombs? Oh, yeah, Hellcat. Okay. I think he's got a few bombs. Now here he comes again. I know he doesn't have any munitions. Okay, now he's crashing into it. I thought you could crash into ships and it wouldn't do any damage. In fact, I thought Origin did a bunch of tests on that and found out it did no damage. So, did they change that? It seems like they did. So, in this scenario, and now I've got somebody on me, I think, so let's bail out of this. But in that scenario, the A-20 is the primary target there. It's got the best bombs. Because we don't want them to bomb the crap out of our stuff, right? They only have this battleship, I think, to win. So remember, a couple shots like that, get out of there. Okay, now I'm getting juiced. I'm like, dudes, why aren't these guys killing that guy? I saw one of my allies was on him. Right? That guy's on him. There's like 2 guys on him. He's not dead. Oh, that's the BF-109. Okay, nobody's on me right now. There's that P-39. I think that's the same guy. Let's see if we can take him out. Oh, I could have taken him out. Here it is, another chance. Plane's just not all that responsive. It's wobbling too much. Can't turn for crap. Couldn't turn before, but now I have a wing out, completely out, and the other one's red. And the fuselage is red. This plane is pretty much toast. It's... yeah, now I'm flying straight. This is not good. Yak 9. Could be coming through. I'm worried about my 6, but I should be worried about these guys. Look at that. Okay, he's flying away. Oh, Typhoon. Turned on me. Somebody's behind him. The guy was already following him when the guy shot at me from the front. He's still shooting at me, which means the guy behind him, my ally, couldn't take him out. The Typhoon is a decent plane, but he takes a long time to kill with the Typhoon. The reason he killed me here so quick is because I was already pretty shot up. But it takes a while, especially from the backside, because those 7.7 ammo is not very good. Now, the Yak gets the kill credit because the Typhoon couldn't take me down. But if you're flying one of these F-4s and you're behind a Typhoon, you're going to rip them to shreds because they don't have much for fuselage or anything. Seems like they're pretty weak as far as the actual plane goes. So now it's my trop. Fully unlocked now. This is actually directly after that previous game. I had to repair this one. It was a full repair, like 1,000 I think. And the repair on my other F4 was like 100 because all it did was get shot up a few times, but it hardly had any damage on it really. But I made 15,000 credits in that previous game, so, you know, I was still grossed like, what, 13K? That was, I mean, net. I netted 13K. So I had to pay for those 2 unlocks. That was 19K, so I actually was down a little bit. But, you know, now that plane's just only going to make me money because I have no other unlocks. So I think it's fine. It's not that big a deal, right? I think the new economy is fine. I really like the way they're doing unlocks now. They have a whole bunch of them, and there's a big path to upgrade your plane, and I really like that. So these guys are bombing the hell out of this thing, just ramming it over and over and over again. And that's great for me because I get free kills, because once you shoot them and then they land, hit something, you get the kill. So I'm going to get out of there. That's a big old hornet's nest of a furball as they continuously bomb the crap, kamikaze the crap out of this battleship. Now, in real life, obviously, this is not how it would work. It wouldn't be just like, hey, bring as many fighters as you can, because we're just going to kamikaze this, even though, you know, we have the... Okay, so here we go. Yak 9 and me lining up. Okay, he got me. I think I got him too. I did. So I got him as well, because I got a kill marker for that. It looked like I did anyway. So that, okay, so we shot each other, and that's because a lot of times what I've found is the guy on top of the interaction just coming down. If you shoot a little high, you're going to hit the cockpit, hopefully, and take the pilot out. And that, I usually win when I'm kind of at the higher elevation coming down at the guy. That's what I was kind of thinking was happening there. So 2 deaths, 6 kills, not a bad game at all. 3 kills, 1 death ratio there, 3 to 1. This is the big 87. It's got huge guns on it. I want to say the 37 mil, but don't quote me. I tend to get the calibers wrong, size of the shells wrong. Because I do. That's my thing. Maybe that's my thing. So anyway, just coming in here trying to take out a few more planes before it's too late. Now I'm going 600 kilometers per hour. This plane is not gonna. It won't lock up on me, and I won't crash or anything. But I'm not gonna be able to turn for crap. This is definitely a dive bomber. You know, zoom and boom and zoom. But that works with these guns. Actually, are these 30 mil guns? I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comment section. So dropping in on a Spitfire here. This could be good. This could be good. Getting closer. Getting closer. Come on, baby. Oh. He's dead. Air wind streak 13. Nice. Look at that, though. Look at the turn on that sucker. Look at the roll on that thing. So now I'm like, I gotta get out of here, because this thing's a sitting duck if you're not doing boom and zoom. I mean, this thing's... You can take this thing out with, like... I don't know, you shoot ping pong balls at this thing and it falls out of the sky. I kind of wish this thing had some bombs on it. I don't know why it only has these huge guns, which is great, but it's like, I thought it was a dive bomber. So anyway, that's the end of that game. Pretty nice little game there. 2 deaths, 6 kills. So this whole video should show you that these extra 20 mils are redonkulous. I'm much more happy with the plane as it is now than I used to be. Again, pretty nice credits and XP on this game. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you think about these guns. Later.